Hello, my name is Paul. This is the introduction to the baptism of the Holy Spirit. One of the things I really want to express upon is the fact that for far too long people have been coming up with different doctrines, different churches, traditions, different beliefs. Some people believe in it, some people don't. The area that I love to talk about is the occult, how they use the baptism of the Holy Spirit in a whole different way, meaning they are psychic, mediums, soothsayers, all sorts of things that does pertain to the baptism of the Holy Spirit, but in the wrong sense. And I'll get more about that as I go along. Also, in the introduction to this, I really want to discuss about how in the 1900s, when the Spirit of God manifested throughout the entire world, how most of the people were going through the manifestation, meaning they were getting baptized with the Holy Spirit, they were speaking in tongues, they were doing all sorts of stuff, and then we had the counterfeit stuff. The holy laughter, the rolling on the floor, and some of this stuff is all counterfeit. It's not real. I mean, the difference between getting baptized and getting drunk in the baptism of the Holy Spirit is two separate areas. You know, the drunkenness that people have been using is, you know, the holy laughter and rolling on the floor. I mean, there was a documentary that I seen in Japan where a priest would say a certain word and people would just fall off their chairs and they would just roll around. Also, in this introduction, we'll discuss a lot of the ideas and things that people just don't really think about. You know, one of the things that growing up in the church, and this is one of the traditions that people have always been discussing, is once you become baptized, you speak in tongues, which is not necessarily true. You cannot put one part of the gift out of all of the gifts that God ordains. And I'll be discussing bits and pieces of heaven's business in this type of sense. What else can I say for the introduction? One of the benefits that you become baptized is that you are in a different league than most Christians, meaning most Christians will probably not have been baptized. And if they have been baptized by the Holy Spirit, they understand that it's a different journey than anything. Alright, I think that's about it for the introduction. And I'll be discussing about the history of the baptism of the Holy Spirit.